This is the recording for the World History Midterm for Fall 2015, even though it says spring, it is the fall. Number 1. Which river valley civilization was started between the two rivers of the Tigris and the Euphrates? A. Mesopotamia, B. India, C. Egypt, D. China. Number 2. The geography of Greece caused their civilization to develop which of the following? A. A unified country all under one government. B. An economy that was based off their agriculture. C. An economy based off them trading using a system of roads. D. An independent city-states that developed their own ways of life. Number 3. Hammurabi's code was important because it was the first time laws were what? A. Were set down in writing. B. Provided prisons for punishment. C. Applied to the royal household. D. Imposed taxes on citizens. Number 4. What was an important result of the Neolithic Revolution? A. People became more nomadic. B. Populations declined. C. New sources of energy. D. Food sources became more reliable. Number 5. What change allowed the value of items to be calculated? A. From bartering to currency. B. From currency to computers. C. From monarchies to democracies. D. From hunting to farming. Number 6. Having a Raja in India and satraps in Persia acting as local leaders shows a more complex government structure. What term for having managers and government officials help run large government or an empire? A. Bureaucracy. B. Dynasty. C. Democracy. D. Oligarchy. Number 7. Greece's religion and history are intertwined. What type of religion did ancient Greece have? A. Monotheistic Christianity. B. Polytheistic ancestor worship. C. Polytheistic mythology. D. Monotheistic nature worship. Number 8. Based on the information provided by this map, which body of water was most likely the center of Roman trade? A. The Red Sea. B. The Black Sea. C. The Atlantic Ocean. D. The Mediterranean Sea. Number 9. What ideas of law do we still use in our society today that came from Roman law? A. Protecting minors in court. B. Arbitration between guilty members. C. Innocent until proven guilty. D. Exclusionary ruling on evidence. Number 10. In a comparison of the ancient cities of Athens and Sparta, Sparta placed more emphasis on what? A. Education. B. Military service. C. Family order. D. Human rights. Number 11. Based on the information in this illustration, which statement about the society of ancient Egypt is accurate? A. The women had equal status to the men. B. The social structure was hierarchical. C. Social mobility was unrestricted. D. Soldiers outnumbered farmers. Number 12. The ancient Athenians are credited with what? A. Inventing and using the wheel. B. Eliminating slavery. C. Establishing governments that had democratic elements. D. The printing press. Number 13. Which of the following is an example from history of an oligarchy? A. The Persian Empire. B. Ancient Egypt. C. The Roman Republic. D. Ancient Sparta. Number 14. Which of the following statements best describes the Silk Road? A. A paved highway through central China used by Chinese emperors. B. A number of trade routes that went between China and Eastern Europe. C. A short road covered with silk between the emperor's house and his palace. D. The road between silk factories and the capital of ancient China where you could buy silk. Number 15. What type of government did Rome have in its last age of the empire? A. A monarchy. B. A dictatorship. C, an aristocracy, D, a democracy. Number 16. Who united the Franks under Christianity and worked to end the Dark Ages by providing education for everyone? A, William the Conqueror, B, Saladin the Wise, C, Joan of Arc, D, Charlemagne. Number 17. Why was the Magna Carta important? A, it approved money for wars in France. B, it allowed the monarch to abolish Parliament. C, it asserted that the monarch must obey the law. D, it limited the power of the Pope. 18. Which group made up the largest part of society in feudal society? A, nobles, B, peasants, C, king, D, knights. Number 19. What social class was a result of the loss of population during the Black Death? A, nobles, B, the clergy, C, middle class, D, serfs. What helped to spread the epidemic of the Black Death throughout Europe? A, lack of medicine, B, increase of trade, C, fear of Christians, D, fighting with the Huns. Number 21. The illustration represents a society based on A, social class, B, educational achievement, C, accumulated wealth, D, political ability. 22. The Silk Road is important because it allowed for the A, exploration of China by the Roman army, B, development of agriculture by the nomadic people of Central Asia, C, movement of Chinese armies throughout Southeast Asia, D, exchange of goods between Asia and the Middle East. Number 23. The exchange of silks and spices and the spread of Buddhism along the Silk Roads are examples of A, cultural diffusion, B, self-sufficiency, C, ethnocentrism, D, desertification. Number 24. Revival of trade in Western Europe, decline of feudalism, revival of interest in learning, and cultural interaction with the Middle East are associated with what? A, the impact of the Crusades, B, effects of the barter system, C, growth of the Maya Empire, D, rise of Charlemagne. 25. During the feudal period in Europe, power and position in society were based on A, the amount of money earned, B, the level of education achieved, C, the number of slaves owned, D, the amount of land possessed. Number 26. Which area of Europe was least affected by the Black Death? A, southwestern Europe, B, the Mediterranean coast, D, Eastern Europe, C, Eastern Europe, D, the British Isles. Number 27. Which heading would best be for the partial outline below? Here's this for the outline. A, desire to be released from feudal obligations, B, defense of the Holy Land, C, forgiveness of sins, D, desire of wealth from release. Here are the choices for the outline. A, reason for Reformation, B, motives for fighting the Crusades, C, causes of the fall of the Roman Empire, D, reasons for the split between Eastern and Western choices. 28. Constantinople became the center of the Byzantine Empire because the Pope had made it the capital of the Christian world. It was a religious center for Muslims. Its location made it the crossroads of Europe and Asia. It was geographically isolated from its surrounding empires. Number 29. During the European Middle Ages, what were guilds created to do? A, obtain better working conditions in factories, B, standardize the prices and quality of goods, C, regulate the flow and supply of money, D, increase the competition of merchants. Number 30. Trade in Western Europe, decline of feudalism, interest in learning, and cultural interaction with the Middle East are associated with A, the impact of the Crusades, B, effects of the barter system, C, growth of the Maya Empire, D, rise of Charlemagne. Number 31. How did the Black Plague impact the power the church had in the Middle Ages? A, the Black Plague increased the power of the church. B, the Black Plague had nothing to do with the church. C, the Black Plague decreased the power of the church. D, the Black Plague was started by the church. Number 32. A major reason that the Renaissance began in Italy was that A, Italian city-states had grown wealthy from trade between Europe and Asia. B, farmers produced great agricultural surpluses on vast plains. C, merchants supported the Green Revolution. D, many European scholars had migrated to this area. Number 33. Which of the following statements best describes the importance of Italian city-states to the Renaissance? A, knowledge of the arts increased as nobles and merchants sought to display their new wealth. B, the Catholic Church, dominant in city-states, published the first Bible. C, Italian shipbuilders brought paintings and sculpture back from China and India. D, as agriculture city-states produced an abundance of crops and sold them to foreign markets. 34. How did the printing revolution and Johann Gutenberg's invention contribute to the increased global interaction? A, by making text available to broader audiences, leading to the spread of new ideas. B, by creating interchangeable parts that made repairing the printing press easier. C, by mass producing the press to make it available only to small towns in Europe. D, by using color to gain the interest of the common people to get them to learn. 35. What would complete the best chart above? A, Russian merchants carried Greek and Roman texts to East Asia. B, Indian scholars established schools to study Greek and Roman texts. C, Europeans rediscovered Greek and Roman texts in the Islamic world. D, the Catholic Church bans the publication of Greek and Roman texts. Number 36. Reason to create colonies. The purpose of the colonies is to ship raw materials to the colonial power and buy finished goods from colonial power. This statement reflects the basic idea of which economic system? A, socialism. B, communism. C, mercantilism. D, capitalism. Number 37. Exchange of goods and ideas. The global transfer of food, plants, and animals during the colonization of the Americas is known as the A, scientific revolution. B, Columbian exchange. C, new imperialism. D, middle passage. Impact of the Columbian exchange. Which statement best describes an impact that the Columbian exchange had on the lives of the Europeans? A, the transfer of new products and ideas encouraged economic growth. B, new diseases were brought to Europe and resulted in massive deaths caused by plague. C, Native Americans immigrated to Europe and competed with Europeans for jobs. D, cross-cultural contacts between South America and Asia declined. Number 39. How did the Renaissance contribute to the age of exploration? A, by awakening the importance and converting people to Christianity. B, by awakening the spirit of discovery and innovation in Europe. C, by fostering a belief in the importance of working as a group. D, by persuading Europeans that the pursuit of wealth was all important. Number 40. What was the portion of the triangle trade that transported slaves from Africa to the American colonies known as A, the Middle Passage. B, the Bering Strait. C, the Northwest Strait. D, the Cumberland Passage. Number 41. According to the map titled The Slave Trade, the greatest number of African slaves were taken to A, British North America. B, Brazil. C, the British West Indies. D, the French West Indies. Number 42. In the mercantilist system, the colonies existed solely for what purpose? A, as a place for excess populations in Europe to live. B, the benefit of the mother countries to provide them with profit. C, to rebel against mother countries and declare independence. D, to provide the manufactured goods for mother countries in Europe. 43. The invention of the caravel ship, the astrolabe, the magnetic compass contributed the most what age? A, exploration. B, Reformation. C, industrial. D, Neolithic. How did European exploration of the Americas most affect the Inca and Aztec empires? A, it caused the population to move inland from coastal locations. B, it encouraged tribal leaders to create alliances with Europeans. C, it introduced diseases to destroy populations of the natives. D, it reduced the native reliance on agricultural